Welcome back, eh? This is the Canadian Silver Seeker, and I hope you're having another great day like I am. So in front of us, I have a whole bunch of silver this week to share with you guys. It's another week, another $5 of silver from the LCS, and I don't know if you guys remember, if you've seen a lot of my videos, well, my LCS works on retroactive silver prices, so I quite often am paying under silver spot, and then plus you gotta add taxes in. But yeah, I've been paying a certain price for quite some time now, and I went to the LCS this week, and holy heck, there was a price increase for me. I was working it out on my phone. I was like, oh geez, I guess he is kind of right. He actually even dropped it down $10 from what he was going to charge me, which would be actually spot price plus tax here in Canada. So I love getting those private deals when I can find them on Kijiji or Facebook, because a guy doesn't pay tax, and quite often you get the silver, junk silver, for under spot. So anyways, awesome to get $5 more silver. I didn't get any King George V, but I got 2 50 cents, or I guess 2 quarters, so 50 cents of King George VI. That's not enough to roll a roll. And I got $2.50 of Queen Elizabeth and her laureate portrait. And that's not enough to roll a roll, but I noticed this one was kind of a cool toning on it. I figured I'd share with you guys. A little corroded there, but very, very cool blue toning on it. I thought that was kind of cool. And then I got $2 of Queen Elizabeth and her second effigy there. So 65, 66s, and that is enough to roll another roll. So I'm up to 54 rolls now, which is awesome. 46 rolls to go to fill that bag. So still gonna be a while, but yeah, and then with the prices higher, holy, I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy, is it that much? I might have to walk out to this week. But it's gonna be that much next week anyways too. So I gotta keep looking at Kijiji and Facebook Marketplace to look for the deals. Hopefully I can find some. They only come across so often, but yeah. So what else do I got in front of us? Well, I got another mail call from World Money Wins. He gave me a whole bunch of cool stuff here. We got a poker chip from him, and we got a Liberty Coins and a wooden medallion, I guess you could call it. Very, very cool. We got a bunch of stickers in here. We got Silver Bar Stacker. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but I like watching his videos every once in a while. Captain Rusty Trading Company. Not sure who that is. We got 3cmedical.com mod outfitters. Not quite sure what that is either. Didn't look it up, but that's a cool sticker. And we got a whole bunch of World Money Wins stickers here. Put all of these in my envelopes here. And then we got some other coin guy, and then some other advertisement stuff. I'll put that all away. Thank you very much, World Money Wins. But what did World Money Wins send me? World Money sent some world money to me. He sent me this 5-ounce Keck coin that he got from me from Bold Precious Metals. I sent him a trade in silver. I believe it was a bunch of vintage silver bars in my channel rounds. And yeah, I got this cool 10,000 mintage 5-ounce chunker Keck. And yeah, this is in the some Egyptian series. I can't remember. But I originally got the 2021 Anubis when I first started this channel. It's actually been out here for the longest time. I got 2 of them because I liked it so much. I got an original one, and then I ended up getting another one because there's only a 5,000 mintage of this. And I just love something about that 5-ounce chunk in the hand. Like, it's antique, so you can even hold it around. But yeah, I just love that. This one, as you can see, is a little bit more antique than the one in the bag there that I've kept in there for a couple of years. This one a little bit lighter color. But yeah, I actually looked up, I said right in there, it's kind of hard to see, it's easier to see on the lighter one here. I looked up the hieroglyphics there on Reddit. I had someone translate it for me because I was finding it hard to look it up. And they said it says Anubis. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense because that's what's on the coin, right? And so they did it on this one here the next year, 2022, but they were nice enough to put what it meant for you know, us non-hieroglyphic speakers on the coin there. So that was awesome. Between these two coins, there's a couple differences that I have noticed. Both 5 ounce, they're both nice and chunky, I love it. But the Keck in 2022 has a 10,000 mintage, whereas the Anubis in 2021 only had a 5,000 mintage. Another thing that I noticed about these coins is on the back here, as you can see, it's Republic de Chad, and one says 2022, 1,000 francs, and CFA, and another one says 3,000 francs, and they both say 5 troy ounces. And yeah, I wasn't sure if this was like a fantasy, like money, but when I look it up on Numista, they actually say that it is, CFA stands for the Bank of Central Africa States. So, and then they actually give a calculation of the 1,000 francs is approximately today worth $2.44 Canadian. So I guess that's a $2.44 Canadian coin, or well, you know, equivalent. So I guess it actually does have a denomination value in real life. I didn't know if it did or not. And why I bring this up is because, like I say, this one's 3,000, this one's 1,000, and they also made a 1,000, or sorry, a 1 ounce mintage of this coin in 2022, and it also has the 1,000 francs denomination. I think they made an oopsie there. Because yeah, I think I don't see it on Numista, but I think there was a 1 ounce of this Anubis as well. I don't know if it was the same year, but it had, I believe, a 1,000 francs denomination. If it wasn't this one, there's a few other coins in the series that, and yeah, I just noticed that was a little oopsie there, 1,000 and 3,000 francs, but yeah, it doesn't matter whether you get the 1 ounce coin or the 5 ounce coin, it's 1,000 francs for the Keck, but I really don't care about that. I just like the god on it. I like the picture of the god. There's a bunch of other ones with pharaohs and sphinx on it, and I'm not too partial to those other ones. So this is probably the only 2 that I will get, or I guess 3, including the fact that I got 2 of this Anubis. But yeah, thank you very much, World Mini Wins. I really appreciate that. That was on my get list for 2025, and I'm so happy to have gotten it. And thank you very much. The way you sent it, saying gift or a birthday present, I think it said on there, I did not get hit by the customs, but the one that I got just not too long ago from some Supreme Ginger Stacker, I got hit with customs on that. It's so random, and I know somewhere on there Supreme Ginger Stacker did put that it was a gift as well. He didn't say a present like birthday present, but he put on it that was a gift, and for some reason you get hit sometimes, and it's so hard to fight those fees from the border. It's like, from what I understand, it's pretty much impossible. So I've never really tried myself. Maybe I will this time just to get my 1 ounce of silver back. We'll see. So what else do I got? Well, I have to shout out the CAD Roll Hunter. I've been kind of very idle at 730 some subscribers for quite a while now. I know my videos are not that popular or great, and for the people that do watch me all the time, thank you for watching such a boring guy. Hey, I don't have a lot to say, or a lot important to say, but some of you guys watch me religiously, and thank you very much. But the CAD Roll Hunter, I did a trade with him for my silver rounds. I got myself a camel toe toonie, and I got a silver quarter from the CAD Roll Hunter, and I sent him a couple of my rounds, and he did a shout out to me the other day, and I gained like over 50 subscribers in a day. Thank you very much, Cadroll Hunter, and thank you very much to all the people that are new subscribers and have reached out to me to do a silver trade for my channel rounds. Love you guys, and still limited time. You can get a maximum 4 rounds from me. Don't care what kind of silver you send me, but I'll send out 2 of each of my channel rounds. As you can see, they have different backs. They have the same front, as you can see, but they have different backs on them, and I'll give you 2 of each for now. Eventually I'm gonna have to cut that out to only 2 or 1 of each per person, but for now, 2 of each per person. I don't care what kind of silver you send me. I'll try to send you 2 or 4 or even 1 round. If that's all you want to send in the mail, I will send that back out to you. So thank you very much, Cadroll Hunter. And that brings me to the perfect timing. This just happens to be part of my being that Cadroll Hunter got me over the 777 subscriber mark. That means I am having a channel round giveaway here eventually, but this will be the start of it. I am going to give away 7 pairs of these to 7 different subscribers. All you got to do for now is, if you're watching this video, it's going to be kind of hidden in here. I'm not going to put GA in this video or anything specifically, but you comment on this video, say whatever you want to say, and just add the number 7 in there, because 7 is my lucky number, and I'm going to give 7 of these away for my 777th subscriber. Thank you very much, guys. And to continue on, so that's kind of in the middle of the video and you gotta watch it to see, and if you don't watch it, you'll be like, hey, what are all those 7s in the comment for? Anyways, I got a bunch of new silver dollars. We're gonna go over the silver dollars from 2003 to 2006. Between 2003 and 2006, the Royal Canadian Mint changed all of their silver dollars to have a purity value of pure silver, but they kept the weight at 25 some grams. So there's actually 0.8 of an ounce of silver in the 2003 to 2006 silver dollars, where there is only approximately 0.75 of an ounce in the silver dollars previous to that and after that, despite them changing from 925 and to pure and back to 925 and then to pure again. They changed the weight of them in 2012 when they turned them back to pure silver again to only be about 0.75 of an ounce. They are 36 millimeters, and yeah, let's take a look at the first 2 in the pile here. So the first 2 are from 2003. And there are 2 different ones here. We got the proof on the left, and we got the brilliant uncirculated on the right. This commemorates the, silver discovery in cobalt. 100th anniversary of the silver discovery in Cobalt, Canada. I'm not exactly sure where that is. I have looked it up previous. But there is an 88,000 mintage of the proof and a 51,000 mintage of the brilliant uncirculated. And I got most of these at under silver spot or right at silver spot from my LCS. And yeah, there's a few exceptions in here, but we'll talk about that. So yeah, that is gonna fill out my 2003 to 2006 set. But let's see, what else did we get in here? The next 3 we'll look at. So the next 3 are the 2004 first French settlement is what this is commemorating. And this came out in 3 different versions. We got the brilliant uncirculated there. We've got a privy mark that came with a stamp set. And then we got the proof here. And so what do we got? I believe the proof is the most popular or the highest mintage. So it's 106,000 mintage on the left there. And then the Brilliant Uncirculated there, it drops down to 42,000 mintage. And then this guy that came with the stamp set, I don't have the stamp set, I just got the coin, has that little French privy there, and that one was only an 8,000 mintage. So very cool to have all three of those. And then we're moving on to 2005. We'll take a look at these two here first. So we got the proof and the gold plated. 2005 commemorates the 40th anniversary of the Canadian flag. And it's kind of crazy that in 2005, our flag was only 40 years old. It's amazing to think that I've almost been around for that long, and literally my parents saw the creation of the Canadian flag. Like, I don't know, it seems like it's been around for so long to me, but that comes in actually 4 versions. We got the proof and the gold plated here, but we've got in these boxes here the Brilliant Uncirculated, I believe is in this one. As you can see, very cool, and comes with a COA in the back of it there. Yeah, this particular COA doesn't have a mintage on it there, or like a number, but that's the COA for it. I noticed that some of these older ones don't have that. And then what else do we got here? We got this guy. This is the enameled one. This one I did not pay silver spot for. I paid a little bit more, but I got lucky just recently. I found an auction from one seller that was selling 3 different enamel coins. He was selling a bunch of stuff, but he was selling 3 different enameled coins, and I put bids in on all of them, and then I was also able to get the shipping combined, so I got them for a really good deal. It wasn't great. Buying just direct silver would be the better deal, but you know the Canadian Silver Seeker, he loves his Canadian silver dollars. Anyways, this one is only a 5,000 mintage, and that one is 2,049 of a 5,000 mintage. And feel free to pause that and take a read if you want. But yeah, those enameled ones are usually the more expensive ones and harder to get just due to the fact of their mintages. And so what are the mintages of all these beautiful coins? Well, we've got what do we got here? We got the proof we'll go look at first. The proof is a 95,000 mintage. And then the BU, I like the BU, it's almost speckled though, because they wanted to differentiate it from the proof. And obviously the Queen's face isn't going to be speckled on the back there. If we take it out, I'm pretty sure that will be the case, yeah. Oh, cat's knocking things over. Yeah, it's a nice shiny face there. But a different kind of speckled front than the proof finish there. You can almost see it's like a matted finish or something. Anyways, that guy, it has a 50,000 mintage of the Brilliant Uncirculated. And then we got the gold plated. Gold plated has a 63,000 mintage. And like I was saying, the enameled guy here, that only has a 5,000 mintage. So I was lucky to get that in a auction, but I did pay more than silver price for that particular guy. But I got it for cheaper than what it normally goes for and what my LCS would have sold it for, that's for sure. So I got all 4 of those, which is awesome. And then we're moving on to 2006, the last of this. 2006 commemorates... Oh, I didn't write these ones down because I didn't have them before. Anyways, we only got 2 of them here. We got the proof, and this commemorates... Give me a second here. I gotta look it up. Sorry. So this commemorates the Medal of Bravery in Canada. And the proof only has a mintage of just over 8,000, Numista is saying. About 8,300. So very, very cool. But then I also, like I said, I bought 3 enameled coins. And the other one I got here is the enameled version of this guy. And as you can see, commemorating the same thing, but very beautifully enameled and colored. I assume like the metal, I haven't looked it up. And we got a mintage of 5,000 on that. This one's 2,977, and feel free to pause it and take a read of that if you like. And there's something else if you want to pause and take a read. Anyways, very, very cool. I'm very glad to add these to my stack. I'm probably going to take these guys out of their cases and put the cases away so that I can fit them into my bags, so that I can get them put away in my safety deposit box here now that I've accumulated all the silver dollars up to 2006, I believe. Yeah, 2006. And that's kind of where I'm still gonna keep buying them if I find them under silver spot or at silver spot, the ones that I don't have. But at 2007 is when the Looney has a gold-plated baby rattle, an ABC block, and then a silver-plated, or just a silver Looney from an anniversary that all of them are very expensive to get. And I really don't like the Loonies, so I don't know if I'll get those ones. I definitely am not going to get them right away unless I find super, super good deals on them. But yeah, I do have more silver dollars on the way. I got more other silver on the way, and the other enameled silver dollar, we're going to save that for another video because that is outside the range of 2003 to 2006, and this video is already getting way too long. Anyways, that's about it. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Remember, it doesn't cost you a single piece of silver or gold to like and subscribe. You guys mean the world to me. Happy stacking, eh?